You know what causes more back problems than heavy lifting? Sitting. Just sitting. Whether you're on the computer, paying bills, doing puzzles, or working on crafts, the thing you think is harmless is actually breaking down your spine piece by piece. Over the last 25 years in my practice, I've seen the same pattern over and over. People who've been doing light desk activities suddenly can't straighten up without pain and stiffness, and hating to see themselves with that hunched over old posture. So today I'm going to explain what's really happening to your body during these harmless activities, why your doctor never explained this to you, and 3 specific adjustments that can help you sit without wearing yourself down. So let's dive in. I'm Dr. Ryan Wolfert, and let's start with some real talk. Are you dealing with back pain, neck stiffness, or that nagging ache in your shoulders, even though all you've been doing is sitting at a desk? I'm not even talking about hard physical work. You didn't do anything strenuous. You're just sitting at your computer or at your kitchen table paying bills or working on a puzzle, doing your crafts and your hobbies. Stuff like that shouldn't hurt you, right? Yes, it's not a difficult or physically demanding activity, but here's the truth, and this is what nobody's telling you. There's actually a specific thing happening to your spine when you sit that's causing all this. And once you understand what's going on, you can actually do something about it. Your spine has these natural curves. You should have them. It's like a gentle S shape from the side. That's how it's designed. Those curves, they act like shock absorbers, and they distribute your weight evenly and protect your spinal cord, and everything's nice and balanced. But when you sit down, especially when you're focused on something in front of you like a computer screen or puzzle pieces on a table, here's what happens. Your head moves forward to see better, your shoulders round, your mid-back hunches forward, your low back, which is supposed to curve inward slightly, that starts to flatten out and even curve the wrong way. So your whole spine, instead of being an S shape, turns into a C shape. Now just think about this for a second. Your head weighs about 12 to 15 pounds, but when it's shifted forward even just a few inches, the stress on your neck and upper back can be like carrying 40, 50, or even 60 pounds. That's how you can get headaches, that tight neck and upper back. And your low back, well, it's taking the full weight of your upper body in a position it was never designed for. That's why you wake up stiff. That's why you can't move like you used to. That's why simple activities leave you hurting. Here's the part that really gets people. You know when someone breaks their arm and it's in a cast for 6 weeks, and then the cast comes off and everything feels stiff and weak, right? The same thing happens with your spine when you sit like that all the time. Your body adapts. Your muscles that are supposed to hold you upright get weak. The joints get restricted, and your spine literally gets stuck in that forward C shape. So now standing up straight actually feels uncomfortable because your body has molded itself to being slouched over. And the longer this goes on, the harder it is to reverse. And I see this every single day. People come in and tell me, I don't know what I did. I didn't lift anything heavy. I just woke up one day and everything hurt. But when I ask about their daily routine, they're spending hours sitting, doing things that seem totally safe and easy. So here's what you can do. There are 3 simple adjustments that can make a huge difference. Okay, first one, if you're using a laptop or you're looking down at anything on the table, bring it up closer to eye level. And there are even these laptop stands that you can get that cost, less than $30. But if you want to DIY it, you can even stack some books up to lift whatever you're working on up to more eye level. Whatever you're doing, get it high enough so you're looking more straight ahead instead of looking down. And while we're talking about screen height, let me give you the full setup for your computer that actually works. You want your forearms, you want them to rest on your desk so they're parallel with the floor, not reaching up or angling down. Check your head, make sure it's not jutting forward, trying to see the screen. If it is, move the monitor closer or adjust the height. It should be about 18 to 24 inches away with the top third of the screen at eye level. Keep your feet flat on the ground. If they don't reach, just use a footstool or a stack of books. Your hips and knees should both be at about 90 degrees. Ideally, you want your hips slightly above your knees. And here's the key. Sit with your butt all the way back against the back of the chair. Use a small pillow or a lumbar support to maintain that natural curve in the low back. Don't lean to one side. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed on both butt cheeks, on both hips. And this is critical. Take breaks. I'm talking every 20 to 30 minutes, just get up and move, walk around, stretch, because no matter how perfect your setup is, your body's not designed to stay in that position for hours. Okay, the second thing to keep in mind is that how you sit in your chair matters more than the chair itself. In my opinion, most chairs have terrible lumbar support. And the really comfortable ones, well, they make you want to sink in it for hours, which is actually worse. So here's what I tell people. Sit upright without leaning against the backrest. I know this is different than what I just suggested in point number 1, but ideally, yes, you wouldn't even use the backrest. You're using your body to keep you upright instead of leaning back in that slump position. And when you are sitting up without leaning against the backrest, keep both feet flat on the floor just like before, hips above your knees, knees at 90 degrees. All right, so here's number 3, and this one can be a game changer, and it's called a kneeling chair. I know it may look weird if you've never seen one or never used one, but a kneeling chair tilts your pelvis forward, which naturally restores that curve in your low back without you having to think about it or remember to sit up straight. Your weight gets distributed between your shins and your backside, which takes the pressure off your low back and pelvis. And here's the bonus. When your spine is aligned like that, the blood flow improves, which means less pain and better focus. You can use these at your desk, at the kitchen table, wherever. These 3 adjustments, bringing things to eye level, sitting upright, or even using a kneeling chair, they're not complicated, but they completely change how sitting affects your body. You're not slowly breaking down yourself anymore, and you're setting yourself up to actually be comfortable. You can still do everything you want to do. You just need to do it in a way that works with your spine instead of against it. And here's the thing, everyone's spine is different. The way sitting has affected your posture specifically, where your weak points are, what's actually causing your pain. That's unique to you. If you want to find out exactly how your posture is affecting your spine and health and get personalized recommendations, just click the first link in the description and you can schedule a posture and mobility assessment. I do these for people all over the world and will look at your specific situation, not just give you generic advice. And that way you can be your own guarantee for your health and your life.